As you can imagine, Athletic Bilbao's victory in the Spanish Supercup dominates the newspapers' front page of AS, Athletic, Marca, Super Goal, Super Champion. Different tone in Catalonia. You had it. Mundo Deportivo without faith. Oh, and Sportiu goes with sadness. Messi, of course, getting sent off. We'll come to Messi in a moment, but let's just talk about the overall performance. This is what Ronald Koeman had to say after the game. We're sad and disappointed, but I think we're on the right path. And we're improving. We have to improve defensively. Meanwhile, Antoine Griezmann saying we made mistakes at set plays, we defended poorly, we didn't speak at free kicks. Oh, they're important details. Let's welcome in, shall we, Ali Moreno, to reflect on those quotes. Ali, so they're going in the right direction, but they're losing.
So it's not the right direction, because if the right direction is moral victories in the Spanish Supercopa against Athletic Bilbao, then that's an issue. Look, over the last few weeks, Barcelona has been better. Messi had been better. Antoine Griezmann had been better. And overall, there was a feeling that, you know what, maybe indeed this is the moment in which Barcelona turns a corner. And Frenkie de Jong had better games, and Sergio Busquets had been more consistent. And so there were signs to get a little excited. But throughout all that excitement, we have been saying, hey, look, there are flaws in this team. Even in winning, there's still flaws and things that they have to be much better than what they have been so far. And in a game in which they were not all that great, in a game in which they were pushed around by Athletic Bilbao, where there was a certain level of energy and intensity by Bilbao that wasn't there from Barcelona, they were still winning the game 2-1 with a minute to go. All you have to do is defend a set piece and do so properly. And if you do that, you win the game and all the positive momentum continues. Well, they're unable to do that. And in the words of Antoine Griezmann, he's saying, well, we don't speak and we don't communicate in set pieces. Now, that's a problem. Because if you can't do that, as basic as that is, defend a set piece and you win. And instead you have Jordi Alba at the near space somehow ducking out of the way instead of clearing the ball. Antoine Griezmann is late to mark and Villalibre walks in, it's tied 2-2, and from then on I don't think Barcelona had any opportunity because all the momentum was with Athletic Bilbao. Let's say that they're moving in the right direction. Well, they're crawling in the right direction. It's not like they're taking huge leaps and bounds just yet. I don't think that losing a final is a step in any sort of direction for Barcelona other than backwards.
What massive conclusion should we jump to that Lionel Messi got his first ever red card in a Barcelona shirt, Ali?
Is that it was the correct call by Gil Manzano, the referee. And there was no doubt about it. Now, does Villalibre get into Lionel Messi? Does he make contact? Was he frustrated throughout the game? Yeah, okay, fine, so be it. But you don't get to just go ahead and hit somebody upside the head with both of your arms just to get them out of the way. It doesn't matter if you're Lionel Messi. It doesn't matter if you're somebody else. He deserved to be red carded. It was the correct call. It was the correct decision by VAR in bringing the referee and saying, you got to take a look at this. And once you take a look at it, it's a red card. So he had it coming in terms of the behavior that he displayed in that particular play. It was a red card. Nothing to see here. And now, more importantly for Barcelona, is for them to argue against the length of the suspension. That's all you can argue against here. You can hope for a shorter suspension than a longer one, but that's it. Lionel Messi deserved to be red carded, no doubt about it.
But overall, Ali, people have been in his face all his career and he hasn't reacted like this.
Yeah, and so when Koeman says in defending Messi, it's like, look, it's a natural reaction for a player who's trying to dribble the ball and he's been fouled time after time after time. I guess it's what you need to say if you're the coach of Lionel Messi, that you're sticking up for your player and you're taking that position, but it is inexcusable. And in the moment in the game in which Barcelona at that point needed Lionel Messi. Now, we can also go into discussion and kind of point the direction to Ronald Koeman and say, why is Lionel Messi even on the field at this point? If indeed there was injury concern about Lionel Messi coming into this game, do you really want him to be playing 120 minutes? If indeed he was bringing an injury from the game against Granada that did not allow him to play against Real Sociedad, 120 minutes is the best way to deal with it? I don't think so. I would not have had Lionel Messi on the field in extra time. It would not have been a decision that I would have made. In fact, the moment that we scored the second goal and we're winning 2-1 and it's now time to defend and just to see it out, I would have taken Lionel Messi off the field and said, you know what? he's given us as much as he could have given us today because indeed he's carrying an injury. So I don't think he should have been on the field. After he makes a decision to hit Villalibre, of course he should have been red carded. But yeah, there's a certain frustration from Lionel Messi, and it's a frustration that has been going on, had been better over the last couple of weeks, and we had pointed as so that his play sort of showed us that he was in a better place, that Barcelona was in a better place. But once he got back to a little bit of negativity, a little bit of, oh my goodness, now we're trailing in the game. Oh my goodness, now we're about to lose this final that we should have won. We saw once again the frustration come out. And I just don't think it's just because of this game that Lionel Messi was frustrated. I think it's a frustration that is bubbling, and it's always there. It's an undercurrent. And when things like this happen, it's easier to point the finger and say, you know what, this guy's not quite right just yet.
Why is Koeman prioritising this game over La Liga, Ali? It seems strange. You mentioned 120 minutes for Messi. Surely you play him for an hour. He clearly wasn't 100% fit. Bring him off and then focus on La Liga.
Well, of course, and mind you, they have Copa del Rey coming, so you would have actually gotten even more rest out of Lionel Messi. And you also have to have the idea that PSG is looming somewhere in the future, that Champions League is indeed a reality for you. And what I think, and the only conclusion that you can reach here is, Ronald Koeman looks at the possibilities of Barcelona winning something this year, and the more likely scenario, the most likely trophy that they were going to win was indeed this one. It was the Supercopa de España that in any other season would have been dismissed as, yeah, you know what, that's minor trophy.
Yep.
That's
rightly
a glorified exhibition. Yes, and that's glorified exhibition. That's okay. Is it really a trophy? Is it not a trophy? Indeed, at times it was treated as a preseason game more so than anything else. But in this case, I think Ronald Koeman is saying, I don't know that we're going to win anything else. I don't know that it's realistic for us to think, okay, is La Liga a potential title for us? I don't think so. Maybe Copa del Rey still out there. Is Champions League realistic? I don't think so. So where is that trophy going to come from? And when you think of Barcelona and the fact that they haven't won anything in as long as they have, then you say, oh, maybe this became a priority because there is not going to be another chance. There's not going to be another opportunity. And I don't think that my team, and this is Ronald Koeman speaking, I don't think my team is strong enough to win these other things. So therefore, here was a trophy that we could have won, and therefore, I am going to take this chance here with Lionel Messi. I would not have done that if I'm Ronald Koeman, and in the end, one way or the other, Lionel Messi is going to be absent for a few games.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.